Hello, Goshen Lane 4th and 5th graders. It is Friday, and as you guys all know, we usually do some cooking on Friday. So today is another day for that, and it's actually cooking with Mr. Shrake again, okay? Because I actually had the ingredients for this recipe. So today, something that you guys all love making is pizza. We've made pizza a few times. It's a cheap, it's quick, and it's also very, very tasty snack to make while we are at home. As you can see, we're back in my kitchen. It only takes very few ingredients, and it also takes very little money to cook, okay? So this is definitely a snack that you can cook on your own. You do with today, because I do not have my toaster oven here in my apartment, in my house where I live. We are going to be using the oven. So right now it is preheating at 420 degrees right now. So we're preheating that. So of course, for safety, we have our oven mate here today. And that it would be the one point where you really need help when we're operating the oven here today. So what we're going to be doing is homemade pizza. And we're going to make two different kinds today. We're going to make some on bagels, not bagels, English muffins. And then a new one that we haven't did this year is going to be pizza bagels. Okay? And looking at the ingredients, we're also going to use just marinara sauce. And we're also going to use cheese. Today we're going to use orange cheese instead of mozzarella cheese. First, the store was out. And you could also use orange cheese, or you can use mozzarella cheese. It will taste good either way. And a very optional thing, and something that you can add, is pepperoni. You can also add sausage. You could add vegetables, different things like that. But Mr. Strike's actually going to be eating his cooking today. So we are going to just post this video with some pepperonis on it today, because this is going to be my lunch today. So pretty cool. So we have our ingredients wrote down right here. Okay, so ingredients and cost for homemade pizza. Right here, follow my finger, we have English muffins or plain bagels, which cost $1.50. We have marinara sauce, which also costs about $1.50. We have cheese, which costs about $2.50, which is the most expensive thing for this recipe. And then we have pepperonis, which is optional, of course. You can put whatever toppings you want, but I'm going to use pepperonis, and they were about $1.50. So, of course, we have to do the math here, and we're just adding because we're putting all these costs together to get our total. Our total is $7 right here, $7. So if I walked into the store and I said, all right, Mr. Cashier or Miss Cashier lady, I have $10, and it sounds like all this is going to cost me $7. Do I have enough money to buy this? And I'm going to give you guys a second to think about that. $10 in my pocket, and she says, I need $7 and you can take all this stuff home. You go, all right. I give it a 10. I do have enough money, and I actually get $3 back. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's $3 left that I would get back, and that's called my change. So let's get started with this cooking video. So what we're going to do first, like I said, I'm going to make a few of each. We're going to give you guys some options today. Of course, we've used our English muffins before. We have our English muffins here. We just open them up kind of like that because they are stuck together, the English muffins. A lot of people use these for breakfast sandwiches. English muffins, tear them apart. You have two. And I'm just using a regular pan, as you can see today. Just a regular, kind of like a cookie sheet. It will work in your oven. So I have English muffins, and then I'm also going to open up my plain bagels. This is the new one. We're going to give this a try today. I've made this a long time ago with another class, and we're going to give it a try ourselves today. In the same way with the English muffins, you're going to rip just a plain bagel. You're going to tear it apart, and that's going to serve as our crust. Okay? You do have a little hole in your crust right there. So, as you can see, I have bagels and I have English muffins. Our next step, we're going to be the pizza makers. Here we go. We're going to open our drawer of some marinara sauce. Ooh, smells very good. We give it just a little mix to make sure it's not runny at the top. No, just spoon it on. Spoon it on. Some people like a lot of sauce on their pizza, but become your pizza maker. Become your own pizza maker today. Pretty cool. Put some sauce on there. Don't have to use too much. Oh, and remember, I preheated my oven, so it just beeped. It's letting me know, hey, I'm ready. I'm at 420 degrees, so be careful when you come over to put your pizzas in me. So with the bagel, so you don't make a huge mess, there is that hole in the middle. Make sure you go around the hole in the pizza bagel. That way sauce doesn't get on your pan and you don't have a huge mess to clean up, okay? So there's our pizza bagels. Oh, it's gonna be so good. They look good already and they only have sauce on them so far. Here's our pizza bagels. Make sure so I'm done with the sauce. You can use the back of the spoon to kind of spread out the sauce. Some people like sauce all the way out to the edges. So you do you. You make your call. These are your pizza bagels. Okay, I'm gonna put my spoon right there, and I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, as you can see, just our bagels, our English muffins with some sauce on it. All right, now what we have to do is add our cheese. And some people like lots of cheese on their pizza. Some people don't like as much. But just give it a little sprinkle, okay? Don't make a mess, though. Don't make a mess. But put some cheese on there, right? About a handful for each little pizza. And I am using, this is sharp cheddar. A lot of people like to use mozzarella cheese, but guess what? Store was out of mozzarella. I couldn't believe it. And you can use all different kinds of cheese, okay? So we're adding that on, adding that on, adding that on. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is just add my pepperoni. Add my pepperoni on here. And then I'm going to stick my pan. Oh, this is tough. Tough to open. Oh, we'll get it. There we go. Just gonna add my pepperoni on. Here, I'll show you before I add my pepperoni. As you can see, we got a lot of cheese on there. And if you don't like pepperoni, you don't have to add pepperoni, but you can add your own toppings. But put 1 or 2 or 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. We'll put 2 on this one. We'll put a few on the bagels because they are a little bigger, the bagel pizzas. And as we get ready to put this in, just for a good habit of always putting on things in the oven and things out of ovens, I'm always just going to put on my oven mitt just to be safe. But as you can see, we have our pizza bagels, our pizza muffins. We're going to put them right in here. Oh, forgot my glove. I just said, let's always be careful. I'm going to put that right on, flip it around. There's on the right way so that side does not burn me. I'm going to put these right in here. And I'm going to put them in, it always depends. You can put them on the top shelf. It's always hotter because heat rises in ovens. The top shelf is the hottest spot. Put those in there. We're going to cook them. It always depends, so keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. It sometimes takes 8 minutes, could be 10 minutes, could be 15 minutes to cook them in an oven. If you have a toaster oven, like a little one, they do cook very fast in there, so you guys can give that a try. And that's it today. That was a recipe that was about $7 with very few ingredients, as you see. And we had muffins, we had English muffins, and we had plain bagels. Let me know what you guys used and tell me how it turned out. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I hope you guys had a great time again in Mr. Shrake's kitchen. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your lunch. Finish off the week strong. Enjoy your weekend. And I can't wait to see you guys all again next week. Thanks, everyone.